Hi, welcome to Gary's Hobby Studio. In this video, I'm going to just run over a couple of things that are going to be coming up in the future. First thing is that I have finally given up on the W540, meaning I've given up trying to put like Debian or anything on it because it's a really weird system. I'm going to have to test the P51 to make sure I can run Linux on it in the future. But so basically what I've decided to do with that one that's sitting over here is I'm just going to use it as a test machine. I'm going to set up a test network. I don't know if they'll be wireless or not, just so that I can just test out different things. I can test out operating systems virtually with VirtualBox on it. I could try to put a hypervisor on it, either Proxmox or XCP-ng. I'm not sure. I mean, I do like the way Proxmox works. I think some of the configuration is a little weird, like how to set up the GPU pass-through was a little weird. I could definitely simulate that. The only thing I have to figure out is how to get the video from there into this machine to record so that you can see what's going on. The video capture card that I have, the Elgato 4K Cam Link, the little USB device, for some reason when I had it connected to the output of I believe that machine there, it just didn't pick up on it. Why, I have no idea. But it's definitely going to be where I can show anything about trying to think of the name of it, Plex, or any kind of software that I can install on Windows and run it. I was hoping to put CentOS on it just to see what I can do. I do have, I mean, it has 32 gigs of RAM in it. I hate to not use it because I have all that RAM in it. Exactly how I'm going to do it, I don't know if it's going to be, you know, a virtual server and a laptop. That would be an interesting experiment to try, and I do have a couple of SSD drives that I could take the 2 terabyte out just to play with it. I may do that. But that's pretty much what it's going to be. It's going to be some kind of a test machine because I've totally given up trying to put any kind of Linux on it because it just doesn't work anymore. It crashes and it's just a royal pain. I might try to do a factory reset on the CMOS to maybe reset everything back to factory standards and see what happens. But yeah, that's going to be, like I said, a test machine for future things in some fashion. And I just figured I'd give you guys a little heads up on it. Also, a wonderful thing happened, which I don't have a second monitor set up to do. Okay, and for anybody out there that paints miniatures, I got this in the other day. And the sad thing is I also had 5 external paints that decided to, I don't know, explode. It looked like the very edge of the bottle got sliced. And I have pictures. I'll put it on the Facebook page and put a link to it in the video description on my page. But the green paint got sliced like right at the very top where the corner meets, and then the downward side is the bottle side. And yeah, it was sliced like right on the edge like this, and paint just went everywhere. Luckily that one was covered in plastic, so it didn't mess up, but the other 3 were so badly stained. I even have pictures, which again will be posted on the page, that I had to strip the label off. Luckily I found what they were because I could still barely see it. Take the label off, clean it up, and then put a new label that I printed out on my label maker around it so I knew what it was, because it was just so bad. And but they're sending me replacements for all that. I probably won't get it for like another couple of weeks because of the way everything is, plus our mail. Because I have a weird feeling that it happened in our post office. My post office has been screwing up our mail Like, my wife was supposed to get a letter, still hasn't got it, and it's been at least 3 weeks now. They can never deliver packages when they say they're going to. And I mean, we signed up for, you know, if you put your signature on electronic file, then they don't need to leave the card that you have to sign, so that then they can bring it was supposed to bring it the next day. But what they do is they pick up the card the next day and then deliver it the day after, which is stupid. Yeah, our post office is just... Anyway, but yeah, they can't deliver our packages when they're supposed to. It just, I'm so over the postal service. It's not even funny. But yeah, that's pretty much what happens. Like I said, it'll be on my Facebook page, and like I said, I will leave a link to it in the video description if you want to look at those pictures on that. So other than that, you know, like I said, there'll be, you know, more videos on how to. The best thing that I can show you is with a 4K size file, shrunk down using Handbrake. It will actually stream over a 1 gigabit connection without buffering, because I've done it. Plus, especially if you have a graphics card built into the machine, because my virtual machine with all the GPU pass-through in the R420 over there, not only am I compressing large video files down to much smaller sizes, they're still 4K, they still look good in my opinion on my TV, and not only that, but they also stream over a 1 gigabit connection from down here to upstairs through the Xbox and don't get the buffering. I want to say it's partially due to two things. Number one, the recompression with Handbrake. The other thing is because it has that Quadro P620. I'm sorry, I had to think about the graphics card I put in it. It's definitely not the P2000. If I had the money, believe me, I would have bought the P2000, and that just would have been that. But this one wasn't bad. I think it was like $175-ish. Newegg. And it doesn't do bad. I think it can only do 2 transcoded streams, but to be perfectly honest with you, the only person that really uses it outside of the house is me. Me and the wife would typically watch the same things from TV shows and movies. To a degree, there's a few TV shows and movies she likes, and I liked it, and the vice versa doesn't like, so... But basically, I have it transcoding and recoding the files, and believe me, going from like 40, 50 gig files down to between 8 and 20 gig, depending on movie and stuff like that, because some movies don't compress down enough. But yeah, I mean, I've been saving a lot of disk space, B, they're 4K, and they stream to my Xbox without a problem. I've been watching stuff. I can even, I know I've been able to stream it from the house to my phone and tablet outside, those 4K movies when they were the bigger size. But for some reason in the house, it was just buffering way too much. But I think I've eliminated that problem. So I'll show you basically how I did by setting it up on there since it runs Windows. But other than that, you know, if you like what I'm showing you, you know, like the video, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and have a good day, guys.